avid movie watchers. My name is Zach, and today we are going to be talking about the third installment of the Three Flavors of the Cornetto trilogy, the movie called The World's End. Now, a question you may be asking is, what trilogy did you just say, and what is it a part of? Well, believe it or not, Edgar Wright, Simon Pegg, and Nick Frost have teamed up to make almost an anthology series where Simon Pegg and Nick Frost play different characters in different movies, but each movie is directed by Edgar Wright, and it's a dark British comedy. The three movies are Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. And today we're going to talk about The World's End. I absolutely loved this film, and it is probably my favorite out of the trilogy. Hot Fuzz comes in at a very close second, but let's talk about The World's End. So the concept is these friends that were all together when they were younger try to go to all the bars in their little town, and the last bar is called The World's End. They don't make it through. There's a backstory that gives how far they got, how far each of the characters got. And so time progresses and they all grow up and they all get different jobs. What happens, though, is the main character, played by Simon Pegg, doesn't grow up on the exterior, but he is battling some internal demons. He's an alcoholic and he's suicidal. So a way in which he tries to reignite some sort of thrill into his life is he calls back up his friends to do the World's End bar crawl. As the movie progresses, it hits a place where absurdity really kicks in and the movie takes a huge twist. You don't see it coming if you don't know what it is already. Unfortunately, I already had the twist revealed to me, so it's best to go into this movie just not knowing what's going to happen if you like absurdity, because again, it gets very absurd. The absurdity that I can think of is there's a movie called I'm Sorry for Bothering You. I think that's what it's called, where that movie hits a really absurd scene in it. This movie does the same thing. It works. I enjoy movies like that because it's a risk taken, and it's a risk that I, as a movie watcher, love because, again, I'm not looking for something that's totally bound in realism when it comes to original stories like this. I'm looking for something I can have fun with, something that will be memorable for me. And this movie is super, super memorable for me. The supporting cast is great. The direction and the style of Edgar Wright is great. I love his other films as well, like Baby Driver. There's another movie coming out by Edgar Wright with Anna Taylor. Very shortly it's coming out. Again, I love his British comedies. I think this movie is spectacular. I think it does well fitting in the trilogy, and I think it's its strongest one. I recently just watched an interview with Simon Pegg, and he actually said this was his favorite out of the three as well. He loved playing the character that he got to in this movie. So, The World's End. Did you see it? What'd you think? Comment down below. Let's get to the big questions. Is this movie worth seeing? Yes, absolutely. Though it won't hit with some audiences if you don't like absurd things that are bound in far end fiction. Probably won't enjoy this film as much. Is this movie rewatchable? Absolutely. I think every movie in the trilogy is rewatchable, especially when you're with your pals, your buddies. This would be a really fun movie to watch with them. Last question, is this movie worth owning? I think it is, especially if you're a completionist like I am. I own all the films. I own this one on Blu-ray and DVD. So, again, I had a lot of fun with it. The World's End, the third installment of the Cornetto trilogy. What a ride. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Good seeing you here, avid movie watcher, and have a great day. I almost forgot to give this a score. Out of 5 thumbs up, this gets 5 thumbs up for me. I had so much fun with this movie. Yeah, gets a perfect score in my book. It is great acting, great direction, great originality. You can't beat it. 5 thumbs up for The World's End. See ya, movie watchers.